puse el chicken sandwich debajo del tray with one hand, and then, listen, it was my first time, all right? So I was really good at it. So when it was my turn, and I put in my lunch number, acting cool, like looking around, what's up, hey, and then she's like, all right, thank you. And you can give me that chicken sandwich that's under your tray.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Las Colores podcast. It's your favorite colors, blue, red, and brown, especially brown. Come on now. Today, we have something silly going on. We got one mic, because we always be interrupting. 3 girls, 1 mic. So what we're going to do is we're going to just pass the mic, because we be interrupting each other, because we're working on it. So today, look around. We got mics, we got cameras, we got lights. We got bow, we got stands, we got all the computers, all the adapter things. We already got it all, okay? Money's not a problem here. Money's not the issue. I'm just kidding. For real. But that's why we're using 1 mic. We're practicing on our not interrupting because morals. Speaking of morals, did y'all pass y'all's high school tests? I'm just kidding. Absolutely. Oh, sorry.
Absolutely. It's going to work out. We're going to make this work out. Absolutely. I graduated 2010 Central Gwinnett. G Count.
G Count. Yes, ma'am. Central Gwinnett. G Count 2012.
Black Knights Forever. Central Gwinnett Alumni 2020. Wait, I didn't graduate 2020. 20 no I graduated what year? That's how unimportant high school is. I don't even remember when I graduated.
2017.
You graduated when? 2012. I graduated 2015.
You said 2020. You were way off.
Bro, you should know this by now.
It's 9 years since I graduated.
Are you sure you graduated?
I almost did not. Tell you that much. Y'all ever have a nightmare that y'all didn't pass y'all's test, graduate? Bro, that happens to me all the time, at least once a month.
No, honestly, like for me, like once a month I'll have nightmares because I actually failed biology like my freshman year, but I had like honors biology, so I don't know why I set myself up for that one, but I failed it and then I had to retake it to get my credit to graduate, and I have like nightmares that I never actually passed it.
Give the mic. Bruh, we had the same biology teacher. He failed both of us. Mr. Callahan. Glasses, yeah. Glasses, yep, Mr. Callahan. He looked like he knew something and no one wanted to believe him. Yeah. Right? It looked like he knew a conspiracy theory, but no one believed him. And he had a list. Yeah, but I didn't pass that class either. Because I had honors too. It was freshman year. I thought I was so cool in high school. Yeah, you know who was cool though in high school? Blue. I'm gonna hand the mic to her real quick because Blue was so popular. It trickled down to me, to my year. I would get. Well, no, hold on. I know what you're gonna say, and I'm gonna say it just because I want the mic. I would go into class like the first day of school, and the teachers would. Roll call, do the attendance and be like, calf. I'm like, it's cafe, okay? And they would be like, wait, are you by any chance Blue's sister? Or they would occasionally say red, but it would always say blue. Azul is your sister? I loved Azul. You look just like her. I'm like, okay. I'll be forever known as Blue Sister.
Yeah. No, I would. They would start doing attendance, and they're like, Raja, Roja. That's how they pronounce my name. And I'm like, you can just call me Red. And they're like, do you happen to be Azul? Do you know Blue? Do you know her? And I'm like, yeah, actually, that's my sister. And they're like, oh my God, I had her 2 years ago. She was a sweet. Yeah. Huh?
Are you serious?
No, I'm dead serious. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, yes, I am Azul, but I hated when they called me Azul. So they all knew it's Blue. And when I graduated, it was, I told them, please call me Blue because, nobody in this class know me as Azul. Yeah. No, and they were like, Azul Blue. They call me Azul Blue. Sorry. Okay. Wait, hold on. I was not popular. I'm gonna say that right now. Maybe I was known because of we were known because of our name. Like our teachers know us because the name's like, oh, that's cool. All right.
I had speaking of like nicknames at school, I had so many nicknames. I had cafe, brown, brownie, cafeteria, coffee, café con leche, café con pan. Yo, the list goes on forever. There's another one that somebody called me and I was like, bro, I forgot y'all used to call me that. It was a really horrible name. It was like, how dare y'all call me that? Now I'm Coca-Colastic. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Mocha was another one. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, well, I wasn't like what they're saying. Like I'm in my heart, I'm like, I hope nobody from high school hears this.
No, okay, because in Gwinnett County, it's a lot of black people. Yeah. So Blue would like the popular kids were like the black kids. So Blue was always with, like the black squad. Like, this girl would miss the bus, and I would get in trouble because if they there's like a time or something that they would shut the doors. Yeah, that they would shut the doors, and I'm like waiting. I'm like, I know he's about to shut the door here to turn on the bus. I'm like, he's about to shut Mr. Johnny, and I'm like watching to see if Blue comes down the sidewalk, right? And here she comes with like this big old squad, and I'm like, bro, hurry, run! I'm like my head out the window, like, Blue, run! He's about to close the door, and then he shuts the door. And Blue and like her whole squad, and they're like, hey, Mr. Johnny, let us on the bus. And he's like, y'all know the rules. Go to the front office. Your mom will pick you up. And I'm like, I would get yelled at when I would get home. She's like, ¿Dónde está Azul? And I'm like, Ma, come on, like you already know. And she's like, no, ahora te vienes conmigo a la escuela a recogerla. Vámonos.
No, and Mr. Johnny used to sing this song, Friday, Friday, Friday is my favorite day.
Monday is a bummer. Tuesday is a bummer. Wednesday's getting later. Thursday. What the? Hold on.
Thursday is a bummer. Red was the quiet one, like at school, and this is how she knows the song. Tuesday is the bummer. Oh, thank you, but I'm chapstick queen.
Give it. She was like this. This was Red. At our Friday, and she was so quiet in the front. She was like front row seat with her book bag, and she's just like, man, my sister didn't get on the bus, but Mr. Johnny would come through the intercom in the bus. Monday is, and Red's like halfway crying because I didn't get on the bus, and she's like, but Friday. Yeah. Speaking of, I missed the bus. I missed the bus a lot of times, like all through high school.
To school and to school.
No, it was one morning, like the bus was literally. I opened the door and the bus was literally passing right in front of us. And I was like, oh, all right, we got to go. And we started running, remember? And we had to go to the other bus stop. And Red was just like looking at me like, my dad could just take us home. My dad could just take us to school. And I was going to talk about our skipping days, my skipping days.
Oh, yeah, no, get into it. I was just going to say that, yeah, Blue would miss the bus going and coming back because we actually got to go to school together. Me and Brown went, but I was a senior, and you're like a freshman, right? But I actually spent like, two school grades with you? Oh, my God. I did not like going to school with Blue because, like, we'd be walking in the halls, and then she'd be with her like squad, and I'm like, oh my God, here she comes. And I'm walking alone with like my AirPods, and she's like, guys, this is my little sister. This is Red. And they're like, oh, you're Red. And my Paramore blasting in my ears, and I'm like, I guess, and they're like, oh, she's so cute. And Blue's like rubbing my head. I'll give you a knucklehead sandwich. No, but Blue would chase the bus to school, like going to school, and I would just be standing like by the door. But like the first time she did it, because she did it multiple times. The first time she did it, I think I like ran with her, and we made it to the next bus stop, right? Yeah, Mr. Johnny waited. But then like the second time I was like, that was so embarrassing. We're not doing that again. And I was standing there and I was like, I'm just gonna go tell my dad. But I don't know, I just had a thought and it just slipped my mind. Huh? Go ahead.
No, I know we're not the only ones but when we would miss the bus in the mornings, like I felt so bad that we had to wake up our parents. Like my mom would be knocked out, and Ma, there at the, ¿qué pasó? Se nos pasó el voz. And when you heard that's it.
Oh, I know.
The,
When you would go wake up your parents like in the middle of the night and you wanted to wake up your mom, you wanted to go wake her up to take you to school, and my dad would go like, ¿Quién es? I'm like, bro, not you. Why'd you wake up? I didn't want you to wake up. Yeah, but you know, for me it was backwards. They would wake me up. I wouldn't wake up.
Yeah,
They would, because I would always miss. No, even in high school, I never would go in the morning. Like, I never rode the bus. This is gonna bring me okay, I have a funny story. So in the mornings, I would always miss the bus. I just would oversleep. I never woke up on time. Like, I would always miss first period, maybe second. Homeroom and first period. But I remember one time. It was, yeah, homeroom was just like the first.
Where was you? You was definitely skipping school.
Yeah, because
You were skipping. She was skipping first period because we never went to homeroom.
Yeah. So I remember one time I missed the bus in the morning. Sometimes I would be car rider in the morning, but because I would go with Jenny and Brenda to school because Brenda would drive. She had her own car.
She had a good.
Yeah, I had it easy. I never had to ride the bus in the morning. But one time, okay, so sometimes I would ride the bus at night. At night? In the afternoon? Dang, talk about after school. Talk about making up credits.
How many credits you making up?
Nah. Okay. In the afternoon, I would come back. After school, I would come back home. On the bus. And this one day, I didn't get the memo that we were switching buses. So we used to ride bus number 9, and then I remember at the end of the school day, that day they were saying, like in the intercom, they were saying, if you normally ride bus 9, ride bus 12. So I'm like, I'm trying to hear, and I'm like, what are they saying? I'm like, ride bus 12 today? Okay, I heard. 10-4, I heard that. All right, so I'm like, I'm gonna get on the right bus today. So I get on the bus 12, the new bus. And I'm like, I'm saying hi to all my new friends. I'm like, you're on this bus too? Oh my God, girl. Let's sit together. Let's sit. So I didn't recognize anybody because it's a new bus. So, and I would always go to the bus quickly. I wouldn't like talk or anything after. I would just go straight to the bus. Yeah. Because my mom would work and both my parents would work. So no one would be able to pick me up till like super late. So I had to make sure I was on that bus. But I get on the bus and I would sit in the back. So I'm like trying to like look. I'm like, I don't really see anybody that's in my neighborhood, but it's okay. I might maybe a little bit. I'll see somebody come in, and I remember they closed the door, and I'm like, I didn't see anybody, but maybe there was just too much movement. Like I didn't notice. So we go to the first neighborhood, and they start getting off. The kids start getting off. We go through the whole neighborhood. I'm the last person on the bus. Bruh, the bus driver, he's like, he was like, hey, why are you still on the bus? And I'm like, this is my new bus. He was like, oh, you're from the new neighborhood. He was like, no, we weren't supposed to start that till tomorrow. Bruh, he had to drive me to the neighborhood, to my house. I just went up to the front and I was like, it was so awkward because it was just me and him. And I'm like, bruh, this is really awkward.
That's so awkward.
you should have been like, do you know the song Friday? Friday.
Mr. Johnny. Shout out Mr. Johnny.
Hey, whatever happened to him? I hope he's doing all right.
I hope he's doing all right.
Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay.
Daisy.
Yeah, sorry. I have a funny memory. Well, it's not funny. It's actually not funny. But I do remember. I was never like those like fighters in school. Like I would fight, not give it. But I did know people that would used to fight. Actually, one of my best friends. Can we say name? Yeah, Irma. She like people in school were scared of her. Like even guys were scared of her. Anyway, but I do remember this one time. Do you know Mr. Johnson, Coach Johnson? Coach Johnson, come on.
Yeah.
Why? Oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Coach Johnson. He was so cool. Everybody liked him. His wife, Mrs. Johnson, and then his suegra also worked there in like health home ec or something like that.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was such a cool teacher.
No.
You're talking about
And then her daughter, Erin.
Erin, my bestie from middle school, from elementary.
I don't know.
Yes, Coach Yaka.
No, Coach Johnson. No, it's Coach Johnson. But I know who you're talking about. But no, he never knew me. Well, I know we all had like that cool teacher that everybody loved, and he would give you the answers on tests and stuff like that. I know y'all had somebody, one of the teachers. Okay, well, this was my teacher, Coach Johnson. He was so cool. He was a science teacher. I don't know what class is that in high school, science, biology, será? Bueno, chemistry. Okay, well, he was explaining something of I don't know, but he'd never really taught, he just kind of gave us the answers in the test. Well, anyway, this girl, she just gets up out of nowhere, like out of nowhere. She just gets up out of nowhere, and she doesn't look at the Coach Johnson. She doesn't look at anybody. She's like, I'm gonna go to the restroom, and she just starts walking. And oh my gosh, the one thing that I don't like is bullying. Like, dude. That's low-key bullying. You bullying the teacher. Just because he's cool does not mean no te aproveches, don't take advantage of that. So when I saw that immediately, and Amber was there, and immediately I was like, it just like, it clicked, like it just triggered me to say something like, how disrespectful are you? Like, do you not see that he's talking? And like, I got really loud, but it was so like, whoa, what the heck is Blue doing?
You were like, what?
Yeah, no, but I blacked out. Like, I didn't black out, but I remember I was just like, I gotta say something because that's rude. Like she just got up out of nowhere. She's like, I'm gonna go to the restroom. And I remember she said something back to me, and I said something back, and I got up, and Amber was like, yeah. And then I sat down, and I was really heated. Then I was like, I can't believe I was gonna get into a fight right here, right now. It was just about to happen because Coach Johnson, he's so silly. He's just a silly guy. And then he comes, he does like this. Like, we weren't doing anything, but I really was getting loud with her. I don't appreciate bullying at all. I don't appreciate when I see it.
That's not bullying, that's disrespect.
Yeah, that's just disrespect to the teacher.
First of all, y'all need to teach y'all's kids how to be respectful to their elders, because a lot of times I used to see this all the time in school. Like, oh, here we go. Blue always wants to cry about some. Change topics. One time, speaking of good friends. So, speaking of good friends, from the last podcast, I wanted to say, if your friends don't stick up for you, they're not your real friends. And if your friend gets into a fight because she's defending you, she your real friend. That's your ride or die.
When that happened?
Hold on, let me tell you. Gretchen Escochiwa Valladares.
That's how you pronounce her last name?
Sochiwa. But I just like saying Escochiwa. And Sochiwa Valladares, girl, you my lifer friend. You my lifer. Shout out to Gretchen for defending me, girl. I got your back now. I got guns. So I'll defend you any day, okay? I fight now. I'll put them on blast on podcasts.
I didn't know that about Gretchen at all. No wonder she at church so much. She was?
Gretchen was lucky baddie.
I like her.
She's a goodie now.
No, she wasn't a baddie, but she'll defend hers.
She'll defend hers, yeah.
Okay. I'm the one with the mic today. So, okay, speaking of friends, okay, and I did mention Irma a little while ago. Irma, okay, this was in 11th grade. Hold on, we good? Okay, this was 11th grade, and that was the time when I was talking to 11th grade. No names, but I was talking to this guy.
You had a boyfriend?
School, the school thing, the high school stuff. Okay, so I was talking to this guy, and all I remember is that this, it was a, yeah, the other one, yeah. So, okay, so he had an ex-girlfriend, and I don't know how she got my number, but she randomly texted me and said something. Oh, she said, like, oh, that's my man. You can't talk to my man. Yeah, it's all right. You can have him. It's all right, lady. You can have him. But no, she's like, that's my man. Now, she didn't come to our school. She went to a whole nother school. I was in 11th grade. She was in 10th grade. And And she was like, "That's my man, and I'm gonna go and I'll meet you at your school tomorrow in the morning. So we're gonna fight." And she texted me that, and I was like, "Huh, that's cool." So I showed Irma, and she I don't know what she said, but all I remember is that the next day, no, hold on, no, I wish she didn't show up. So the next day in the morning, because we would meet at the lunchroom, and she would the next day, I just show up. I'm so excited to be with my friends. And then I see Irma. Not Irma. When it was fighting day for Irma, she wore her dicky pants, her red dicky pants, her hoops, her hair super planchadito, like the line. She had her belt hanging. When you have your belt hanging, it's serious. She's like, "Where's she at? Where's she at?" I'm like, "I don't know." I got scared for her. Because you look scary. Yeah, and Irma's like, "Where's she at? Where's she at?" No, we're ready to beep. She was saying some stuff, but then she's like, "Where's she at? I'm ready." But I think what's cool is that she knew I wasn't gonna do anything, so she's like, "I got you." So, but the funny, I would never fight for a man.
No, never. You haven't. If we're gonna fight for him, take him.
Yeah, although I did call out a girl in senior year when I was talking to this girl. She know who she is.
You were talking to this?
I mean, talking to this guy. Woo. And then whoa, that was weird. Okay. There was this girl. We were okay. Cut that out. Yeah, I don't want to.
No, okay, so the same thing, like something similar happened. And I was like, "Girl, I'm not going to fight you." Okay, so she was like a senior, and then he had just broken up with her, right? He was a junior, and then I was like a sophomore, or we were both like juniors. Yeah, I think we were both juniors. We had like a class together, and we kind of, started flirting and stuff. We weren't like in a relationship. He had just ended it with this senior girl, right? This Colombian girl, and me and him are Mexican. Oh my God, here comes the Colombians again. And then they're after me. And then there was one day, so we started talking, right? We would flirt, and then we were like at the lockers. We were like at my locker, right? We were just there. And then she starts like screaming down the hall. She's like, "There she is." And I was like, and then I was like, "Hey, oh, I just did his name." Oh, and he was like kind of like covering me, right? And she's like older than me, right? I'm just like being polite, and I'm just like there. And then he's like, just go to class, And she's like yelling. She's like, "No, come back here, you little," and she was like cursing at me. And then somehow she got my number. And then that night I had like rehearsal, and I was so embarrassed because she kept texting my phone, and my dad's like, "Who's texting you?" And she was like, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. No sé qué. And I was like, "Girl, we're not." I was like, "You can have him." Like, no. And then later,
I'm scared of you, but you can have him.
Yeah, you can have him. I was like, it's not even like that. Yeah. And then later, I think they ended up together afterwards. And then, yeah, good for them. I was like, I'm glad y'all worked it out. But she was gonna beat me up, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to fight.
Yeah, I've never gotten into a fight.
Right?
I've never gotten into a fight. I probably wouldn't ever get into a fight. That's ghetto.
That's pretty ghetto.
If I had to, I could.
Like, when do you
but
stop in the fight? When do you know when do you know when to stop?
When do you know when to stop? You don't. I don't know.
So
I'm dead. What? That escalated way too quick.
Well, yeah, like when do you stop at the fight? Like
Somebody
until somebody's seriously injured.
I saw this one road rage thing that they both got off, and they both like swung, and they both hit each other, and they were both like, and they just got back in their car and they left. I was like, that's how you settle a fight. That's how you settle somebody cutting you off. Just take a hit, get a hit, get one in, and get back in your car.
And just get back in here. All right, no, I have a question to ask y'all. Honest answers only, though.
Okay.
All right, were y'all like serial daters in high school? I'll be honest. I think I had in high school maybe like, I had like 2 boyfriends in high school. Okay. No, I'm lying. I had like 3. All right, what about y'all?
I had one each year.
I had one for each class.
Did they all knew, right? They all knew that. Okay.
They all knew?
Yes. Well, no, I had, you talk to them, break some hearts a little bit. But one year I did talk to 2 guys at the same time. at the same time. It was kind of fun though. I ain't gonna lie. But okay, speaking of fights, no, when does it stop? No, these fights, I know.
They always end up.
No,
They always end bad.
no, the fights now. These the little, what is wrong with these little kids? First of all, recording. Second of all, like y'all all in a bathroom, like clapping, like these little tiny skinny little girls, like banging their heads on thing. I can't see it. All I hear is ooh. I gotta switch. Like I can't see that at all. That's
Wait, have you guys ever you know when like somebody gets into a fight, it like gets like a weird weird quiet. It gets like a really weird quiet. It's just like you just hear
Oh, before it gets loud.
no, like when like at school, when somebody would be fighting, everybody would just be like, they wouldn't say anything. It would be quiet. Did you ever notice that? Anyway, wait, hold on. I saw a fight. I went to somebody's birthday. This was like a weird birthday because there was the house was not big, but inside was already a party. It was like an adult party, and then we were in the back like in a bonfire, but we were younger and we were just out, just being normal, civilized. And then me and Felipe are going to the car, and we see like we're leaving, and then we see like two people come out and they're like yelling, and we're like, what's going on? Somebody literally in front of our car gets punched, and he like knocks out right in front of us. And we were like, Felipe's like, where's my phone? World Star. And I'm like, forget about the phone. Is the guy okay? I just remembered about that. It's ghetto to fight. Okay, when you were talking about the little girls, it's so ghetto. No guy is that serious to fight for. It's like whatever somebody said about you, it doesn't really matter. Like, who cares? You care that much about what they say that you're gonna ruin your nails, you're gonna get bruises. What for? Like, it's not. At what cost is you defending yourself for? So don't be fighting. That's ghetto. Just let them win or whatever.
all right, because I don't want to talk about fights anymore, because when I think about them, I get really sad. Yeah. But just to end it off with what you were saying about the awkward silence. Oh, no, there was no awkward silence. When it was like a Hispanic fight, there was yelling everywhere. Yeah, just a bunch of screaming. And then when it was like a black fight, all you would just hear the.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
At school, usually, because we were a lot of black people. Oh, we were like, I consider myself a woman at this point. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, well, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Okay, so no more fighting stories. Okay, but I do want to talk about this funny moment that I had at the lunch room, because I was hungry. Okay.
Wait, I just remembered something. Before we forget about the fighting. No. How can we forget about that? How can we not bring this up? I'm about to put you on blast.
I'm about to put on blast
You're
too.
right. You're about to put her on blast?
Yeah,
No, wait, hold on. Remember when you slapped the guy?
When?
Blue slapped some guy she's talking about, I don't fight. I don't fight for guys. She went up to the guy, said, silent. No. Boom. It was ninth grade. She slapped somebody. I'm telling on you, girl.
Are you talking about the one time you got like detention, or you got like ISS or something, right? What'd you get? You're talking about when you stole the. I can't have a pee. You say it.
Yes, it was when I stole a chicken sandwich.
She's sitting under the bus.
Okay, I was really hungry.
Yo, I know those chicken sandwiches are not even expensive like that.
No, and the fact that they weren't even that good to steal them. Hold on, no. Defend yourself, girl.
No, hold on. In my defense, I really like those chicken sandwiches. For some reason, they were really good. They were really good when they were crispy. Like when they overcooked them. Oh, it was so good. Well, anyway, this one time I was really hungry. Okay. If you got an extra chicken sandwich, it was like 50 cents, but I didn't have 50 cents, So, you had your tray. So you had your tray with one hand like this, and you had your money with the other hand, or you would put your lunch number. And so then I was like, she's not looking. The line is like long. She was busy. I still remember her. She was our like lunch lady for a good 3 years, and she remembers me. Well, I had the chicken sandwich. I got the chicken sandwich, and then I put another chicken sandwich under the tray. So I was holding it like así como si nada, and I kept talking. Puse el chicken sandwich debajo del tray, and with one hand, and then, listen, it was my first time, all right? So I was really good at it. So when it was my turn, I put in my lunch number, acting cool, like looking around, what's up, hey, and then she's like, all right, thank you. And you can give me that chicken sandwich that's under your tray. My blood dropped. Yeah, man. And it was so funny because the person next to me was like, like they saw it. And I was like, here. She could have just been like, it's all right. Next time, pay for that. Can you pay for it tomorrow? No, but she's like, do you not? Yeah, and then she wrote me. I didn't know she had that kind of power to write me up. Like, you're the lunch lady. Why are you writing me up? And she wrote me up. And I had 3 days of ISS. That's not even fair.
Wait, what did my parents say? I don't even remember.
I don't know. I think till this day, I think they're finding out right now. They're going to find out right now. This is so sad. That was so sad. But you know what? That didn't stop me. I went to the other lunch line. There was a couple of lunch lines. Yeah. So, did y'all like the lunch food? Okay. Yeah, sí, viendo la cámara, like, on the side. A ver.
They're like she's like in the principal's office, and they're showing you like stealing it. You're just like watching it. Yeah, she's like watching it. Okay, well, we were gonna say something about. You said no more fighting. You wanted to talk about something. Bill's just like.
Should I ask him? Oh, did y'all ever skip school? Or do you not want to say it? You gonna say it? All right. Wait. Another question. Did y'all ever skip class or skip school, the full day?
I didn't.
I skipped I'm not gonna lie. No, but I skipped to go finish homework for another class at the library. I didn't actually leave campus.
Yeah. I would.
Wait, did I?
I would do I would ask a cool teacher to give me a pass, a hall pass to go to her class, and they would let me. I don't know. I think I just had it really easy because I remember I had Maxwell, so half of the school year, half of the school day, we would drive to Maxwell, and we would have an hour long lunch. So we would go to McDonald's or Taco Bell. Yeah. No, but we were allowed to. If you drove, if you had your car, then you could go. And my mom would give me money for it. And I'm like, bruh, thank you for those $3. I'm about to get my chicken.
No, school now, I think when we went to high school, they were more strict. I would get detention. Shocker, I know. But I would get detention for chewing gum in class. Yeah. Or for instead of using a pencil, I would use a pen. Or I'd use my phone. I'd get detention. I'd get ISS. Yeah. But nowadays, I feel kids don't even go to school.
Yeah, school is so different.
It's so different now. I feel and they have so many off days. But did you ever skip school? I know you did.
Absolutely. I don't want to shout out who taught me. You know who you are. But I don't know. We knew him as the Skippy guy. I don't know if you
in the parking lot.
Yeah, there was a Skippy guy. We just called him Skippy guy. I don't know what his name was, but he was on the loose. When somebody would skip, man, it's really funny because he was a little heavier on the heavy side. And when he would chase them, it was funny. It was so funny. And he had his little casita outside. Yeah, he had everything. He knew where the hiding spots were.
He took his job seriously because he would, when I started to drive, he used to put, my senior year. Yeah, we drove. We would we'd go to Burger King. Me and Brown. He would put, because I never paid the parking lot. You have to pay for a parking space, and it would say 162, and that's where you park. And I would just park at any random one. So he started to put notes on it. He took his job super serious.
I forgot about that. I have so many little memories that I'll forget, and I'm like, bro, did you guys do a senior the prank day? Did you guys do a senior prank? Okay, yeah. Let me hear it.
All right, so the first time that I skipped, the only time that I skipped, Dad. Yeah, because we know he's gonna look. Yeah. The time that I skipped.
There was more than one.
The time that I skipped was I skipped to.
I know you would skip because sometimes I'm like, Blue missed the bus, but then I'd get home and Blue was home.
Oh, yeah. With a whole cooked meal.
Well, I mean, no, the first time.
Yeah, she would say that. Yeah.
No, the first time that I skipped, I felt really guilty. The first time that I skipped.
That's not good. And then the second time, it's like
Yeah, I only skipped first and second period, and yeah, it was with the guy. I skipped with the guy. And it was sad because I'm like, man, my dad totally let this guy, like, you can hang out with my daughter. We could, like, my dad gave you permission to hang out with me. So why are we violating this, And I skipped, we went to his house, and then I remember the first two periods, I was like, I skipped first and second period to watch Happy Feet. We didn't even get to finish the movie, and I was like, you know what, I'm not feeling good. And I went back to school, and they still called my dad. So you might as well, I should have just skipped the whole day. But no, and I used to when, like Brown, we used to go to our classes. Oh, one time I really needed some lemons for a project. Mi apa. And he was like, I got you. And everybody knew the Jesus van. And oh, by the way, the Jesus van, that was my dad. He doesn't have it anymore, but the Jesus van, everybody knew. Is your dad coming with the Jesus van? Yeah, that's him. And so
and Blue was like the baddest kid.
no, yeah, it was hard for me. No, I wasn't bad. We weren't bad kids, but he came one time, and it was really exciting because like everybody was like saying hi to him through the window. But yeah, he brought me lemons, and I was so excited because I was like, yeah, what about when in school when we had to leave early, when we had to get checked out? Oh, that was the best feeling ever, right? Where are you going?
It would be like, hi, Miss Johnson. Do you have Cafe Hernandez for checkout? No, do you have Cafe Hernandez? Yeah, she's here. Please send her to the front office for checkout. Oh, I would love that. Or please send her to the front office. We have her keys here, or something like that. You never got that?
Keys for what?
Something. They would say something.
Oh, no, wait, well, real quick. No. Or y'all ever like got to class and told your friends like, oh, I'm gonna get checked out because I'm gonna go to my cousin's house because we're gonna have a barbecue, and then you never get checked out, bro.
And then you get home and they're like, oh, we were just gonna wait for you.
We're just gonna wait for you. I'm like, I made a whole scene. Yeah, I was hyping everybody up.
No.
What about Valentine's Day when the flowers, roses, a single rose for like $2 or $1? Yeah, one time I bought myself.
You sent yourself flowers?
Because I didn't. Usually you kind of know, like, oh, I have a secret admirer or somebody. Alguien le gustó a alguien. Yeah, no, this one time, hold on, this one time, not 1 year, but this one time I was like, I don't think I'm going to get anything. So I'm going to send myself. But by surprise, there was a couple of guys. No, there was 2 guys that did send me some flowers. And then I was like, like the 2 flowers plus the ones that I bought me. I was like, yeah, they like me.
Did you guys for like Halloween or those type of holidays, would you tell my parents like, oh, I don't want to go because they celebrate Halloween? They would give Halloween candy out. So that would be my excuse.
My dad was all about it.
Yeah, my dad was like, yeah. Do you want me to bring you food? Like, what do you want? We're good. You don't have to go. That was my favorite day.
Okay, sorry. Before I forget. Okay, now. Yeah, no. I actually now 2024. I miss high school. I'm like, man, I could have.
I was in school enjoying.
I was gonna say that like, out of all 3 of us, I think Blue really enjoyed school. Like I didn't really like it. I didn't really care to like try. I mean, thankfully we graduated, but Blue was always like excited to like do her schoolwork. And
our parents were never the type to be like, you have to have the best grades. You have like, they didn't push it on us. And I think that's why I think you kind of enjoyed it. For me, it was just like, okay, I'll go to school. I'll make some friends, but it wasn't like it was my future. I felt like I did. Yeah. Okay. Did you remember?
Yes, two things. Yeah, no, but the last year, like senior year, I remember I only wore basketball shorts and like t-shirts. Like I didn't dress. Senior year, I remember I just wore sweats, my little high book bag, and like I was for some reason I chose basketball shorts for school. But anyway, do you remember A Day Without a Mexican?
The movie?
No, the day that we took that serious. It was.
You made her skip too.
Yeah, it was A Day Without a Mexican. Y'all gotta remember this day. I know y'all all did it, but it was a day that no Hispanic could go to school. We all said we're gonna bring justice and no Hispanics go to school, and we didn't go. Y mi mamá nos mandó a limpiar casas con ella, and then like the airplanes we're like, no, we're hiding. Like, hey, ma, nadie nos puede ver. We're not supposed to be out on the street. And so I remember that day. No, well, there was very few Hispanics at school. I'm pretty sure that was really boring.
I'm pretty sure that was boring.
Yeah. So not just Mexicans, but everybody else.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of other funny stories about school and about like our childhood. We want to do more episodes that are like a little bit more to get to know us, not really just how like our emotions and our feelings. I had a good laugh. I had a good laugh because I was having some laughs over here. We're at, I think, 122 subscribers on YouTube. That's so cool. We want to thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it. I mean, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribe. You can like it too. Comment. Tell us what you guys want to hear. Tell us if you guys like this type of content. Post it on your socials. Give us a shout out. Comment. Send us messages. We love it. I love it. I don't know about y'all, but I love seeing messages. A lot of people were saying last week Blue was going ham. Yeah. But yeah, we also I don't know if you guys know this, but we're starting a Netflix channel. April Fools. Red said, "Oh, what the?" I was like, wait, what contract did we sign? Yeah, it's April Fools. Yeah, but like, comment, share, and subscribe.
No, Blue wants to vent.
No, no, I don't. I was just remembering another high school moment, but I have a lot, man. I really do. Okay. Okay. How about no? Let's. No, I don't have a lot, but I don't have. I got some. I mean, I know everybody has some funny stories back in high school. Like the funniest things. I know it's gay. There's so many funny things.
There's funnier things.
Yeah.
You just can't tell it all.
Yeah. My lunch number. That moment.
Let's say our numbers.
No, wait. Hold on. That lunch number. That moment that I had with that cafeteria lady. It traumatized me so much that my lunch number. I use it for all my passwords.
You can't say it.
Yeah.
I still remember mine.
Yours, I know Red's because I think for something, our last two are switched. But I remember it was like one day that you didn't show up or something, and I put your number in to make it look like you went that day. You had to like log into something. It was like in middle school or something. But I remember I was like, I got Red. I got her. I was like, I'm gonna put either that or in the morning if you didn't go, like I would use it for breakfast. I would be like, 2 breakfasts. Do the line again. Okay, but my number was 2002445551.
Yep.
And yours was 2002445563.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no! Don't put because you're gonna put your password down. Okay, Blue's not gonna share hers because that's her password. It's similar to yours. It's really similar. Yeah, because when you enroll, like they give you the same numbers. But anyway, thank you guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. On YouTube. We're also on Apple Podcasts. If you guys want to just put it on your car, you don't have to actually watch the video. Although, I mean, come on now, we're kind of funny to look at.
You might be.
Okay. We're gonna cut that because they didn't back me up on that. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. So subscribe to all 3 of them if you can. And we also have the IG. Like all your stuff. We're gonna start putting reels up. Like, they're actually really fun to do it. My mom does a lot of reels. So we're just gonna get tips from her, and we'll make her record us because she'll be making me record. But anyway, I hope you guys liked it. And stay tuned for our next episode. Remember, tune in or get tuned out. Peace.